this will be a voiceover video, and I'll let you know what's happening as I'm pouring this beauty of a purple pour, pretty purple pour painting. Lots of peas. Anyway, welcome to my channel, and I did want to let you know, spoiler alert, so it ended up being 4 mini canvases, which is kind of cool because they can be hung on the wall in, I don't know if, I know a triptych is 3 canvases. I don't know what they call a 4 canvas painting, a triptych, quadtych. I don't know. Anyway, enjoy the video and don't forget to watch all the way to the end to see how it all comes together. So here I am nailing the tacks into the bottom of the canvas to keep it off the table. Put those away, and here are my colors. I believe they are all Arteza, but kind of custom mixed to what I prefer, plus white. All colors have Floetrol, 2/3 to 3/4 Floetrol. And there's my coconut milk serum that I use on my hair and in my paintings. And I do believe I just put the silicone in the white. Yes, I did. There we go. So silicone is what the magic of cells. So silicone creates that cell magic that we love so much. All right, so this is a split cup. If you don't have a split cup, you can do the same thing just in a big regular cup and just pouring the colors on top of each other. And you have seen me do that in other videos. So you can look those up. There. Now you can tell I like purples and blues. Probably my favorite color combinations are all have purples and blues in them. Or teals. I like those as well. And then I'm going to, you will see that I do add some white often between the colors, and that's to create a little bit of contrast. So I'm probably going to put some music on now, so I'll pop back in when I have anything important to say. So here I am grabbing the split cup. Now it's a silicone cup, so it's a little wobbly, or floopy as I call it. So you kind of have to hold it in that little V formation as you pour. Now in this case, it's a straight traveling pour. So I'm not like staying always in one spot. So it's a little intuitive. I love the little fingers that happen, or the little feathery moments. And now I'm going to travel a little bit. Now again, this is whatever you want it to be. Just kind of live your own self, be yourself, and whatever comes out. That's what I love about pouring, is it's just so flowy and intuitive and surprising. I just love it. And look at all those gorgeous nuances of purples and blues. That's kind of what I was trying to achieve. A little bit of monochrome sort of styling, but not so monochrome that it's too boring. So now we're tilting. Now, I have to confess to you, I still find tilting a little bit mysterious, if you will, because I often want to try and keep those cells kind of with the right shape, but I don't always achieve that. So sometimes I think I pour a little too much, but yeah, let me know in the comments what you think about pouring and if you have any struggles with it. But yeah, sometimes I've liked something and then after I've sort of tilted, it's been like, meh, I don't really love it anymore. Okay, so this is just me moving the paint outwards a little bit so that I don't have to use as much paint. Hindsight, probably should have just poured more white on because, you know, I'm not sure this tilted really, really well. But we'll see that in a moment. Okay, so she's trying tilting again. Now, in case you're wondering why I'm pouring on the canvas, but the plastic is still on it, if you hadn't caught that in the description or whatever, I am just making an acrylic skin, which is basically a piece of paint minus any substrate or any ground. And then you can make whatever you want from these acrylic skins that are gorgeous. It's like a piece of vinyl basically when you're done. And you'll see that a little later in the video. But I do that to make jewelry or cards typically. This ended up not being jewelry or cards in the end because I liked the design, but it was too big to glue the entire skin back onto the same sized canvas that I made it on here. So I decided to make it into 4 paintings. So it was a process. But yeah, I'm still tilting away, trying to get it off the edge a little bit. But because it's a skin, it really didn't matter that it went off the side. But you don't want your skins really, really thick, mainly because they don't dry if they're too thick. They'll be days and days and days, and then they won't dry maybe properly. All right, now this is called wrecking your pour. I don't think it wrecks it at all, but it just using a stylus of some sort. And it's a silicone little, you know, I don't even know what this is called. It's silicone and it's pointy in one end and flat like a flathead screwdriver on the other. But it's fun. That's just the heat gun, making sure there's no bubbles. Now I'm cutting a piece of plastic, and that's just the plastic that protects the canvases when you buy them. So I have tons of them, and it's just a wee piece of, I don't know, that thin plastic that I can't quite grab the name of in my head at the moment. Plexiglass, yes, but it's really, really, really thin plexiglass, basically. So what we're doing is we're swiping that white that has the silicone in it over top of the design, just because I thought the design was a little bit too samey and predictable. And I find swipes really, really create interest for me. I like them. I think everybody likes different things, but I'm the swipey girl. And you can see as it sits how it develops into the cells because there's so much I put quite a bit of silicone in that white. So when you put it over top of the paint, it separates and creates those nice lacing cells I love. You just saw me just blowing on it. That's just to kind of mix the paint with the white a little bit more in places that were a little too white. Now I'm using my stylus again to decorate. Maybe it's time to just let you enjoy some music, and I'll be back in a minute. I basically decided to do more straight pouring on there because I had lots of paint left and I hadn't filled the canvas. And I thought, why not make it bigger, more opportunities for design. And then, of course, being me, always changing my mind, I decided, I like it, but I maybe if I used the blow dryer to push everything out, it would make some cool effects and a cool composition. And I think I was right because I don't tend to like doing just Dutch pours on their own anymore. Every time I do it, I'm not 100% happy with the results. I think it must be me. Everybody else gets great Dutch pours. I think it's because I over use the dryer a little too much. But this way I can do a different kind of pour and then just augment with the blow dryer when I see the opportunity. So that's what I'm doing here. Here's the wet reveal. When I see the close-ups of this, I'm just in love. It's just so organic and beautiful and flowy and intriguing. Okay, so cue the music.